let's get right to it for the roster. And we are going to start with Finland. Now, as a reminder, here are the 6 players that were previously selected to Team Finland. Sebastian Aho, Sasha Barkov, Miro Heiskanen, Esa Lindell, Mikko Rantanen, and Juuse Saros. That is what we know. Here's the first one that you didn't know. We begin with Joel Armia, the right wing for the Montreal Canadiens.
Big, rangy, can skate, can make plays, can really play him anywhere in that middle 9. I think he's going to be a nice utility player for Team Finland.
Next up, we've got Mikael Granlund, a center for the San Jose Sharks, leading San Jose with 29 points on the season, Kev.
Very crafty, can make plays forehand, backhand. More of a pass-first player, but an intelligent one nonetheless. He is a very skilled piece that they're going to add to their group.
Granlund on the roster, so too is Erik Haula, the forward for the New Jersey Devils.
Erik Haula can flat-out fly. Haula at your boy. He can flat-out fly. He pushes the tempo, pushes the pace. He's unafraid to get to the hard areas to make plays. He's going to elevate the tempo of their team.
His rival from the New York Rangers, the right winger Kaapo Kakko, will join the list for Finland.
Young, skilled, big forward coming off that game-winning goal against Montreal right here on the NHL Network. There it is. I think he's just starting to find his groove. I like him as a complementary piece up front.
From the Colorado Avalanche, Artturi Lehkonen.
Clutch. That's all I can say about this guy. Clutch and a Swiss Army knife. Play any and every position, can play any and every situation. The type of player a coach just throws over the boards and can sit back in the rocking chair.
All right, things are starting to shape up here. Next up, we've got Anton Liddell, the center for the Florida Panthers.
Very talented young player. Stanley Cup winners, played in big games, played in 2 Stanley Cup final. And you can't buy that type of experience, especially for a young player. Very poised young player.
That's 6 more forwards, so let's get to the rest of the forward group for Team Finland, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's kick off with Patrik Laine of the Montreal Canadiens.
Patrik Laine is a one-shot threat, goal scorer extraordinaire. Nice to see him healthy for the Montreal Canadiens once again. To me, he has one of the best shots and releases in the entire league.
Be fun to watch on the world stage. Next up, Eetu Luostarinen of the Florida Panthers.
Excellent third-line player, KT. This is the type of player that matches up against the best players on the opposition, can score, can make plays, can defend. I look at him as being one of those stoppers that they can deploy, but also has a lot of skill as well.
All right, we've got a forward from the Chicago Blackhawks, Teuvo Teravainen.
Fun to watch, very electrifying player. I love when he's in possession of the puck. He can make plays, good pace, very crafty, high hockey IQ.
A lot of World Cup experience as well for him. And last but not least, Roope Hintz of the Dallas Stars.
The big freight train who can absolutely fly. Skilled, fast. He just busts defenses. And what I like about that, he can impact the game with his speed, with his size, with his skill, and he can get to the hard areas, and he can finish.
All right, so there you have it. The roster is set. Take a look at Team Finland for the 4 nations face-off. And my goodness, Kevin, what stands out to you about this roster?
Well, I can tell you this. They've got a lot of strength down the middle, a lot led by Barkov, of course. And with that, I see a lot of really good compliments. There should be a lot of chemistry. You have players that play together. And the skill set that they have is evident. Make no mistake about it. But at the same time, KT, I think this Finn team, the way this roster is constructed right now, they can make plays, they can attack, they can score, they can defend. I see a lot of balance on this roster as it shows at this point.
All right, well, let's talk about you mentioned it a little bit, the couple guys that play with one another already in the NHL. You've got Hintz, Heiskanen, Lindell. How does that translate on a world stage like this, depending on how the coaches decide to do the lines? But, is that going to help this team, the fact that they already play together in the NHL?
Great question. That should be pre-baked chemistry. That should be, because in tournaments you're looking for chemistry. You're trying to find it in a short tournament. And this certainly helps the fact that those 3 play together. They understand their reads, their timing, their spacing, when they have the puck, when they're in pursuit of the puck. And quite frankly, that is absolutely gold for a coaching staff.
Love it. Forwards are set. There you have it for Team Finland. Let's get to the defensemen, and we begin with Jani Hakanpää from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Missed 23 games this season with a knee injury, but back and ready to compete for his country. Niko Mikkola, a 2019 World Championship gold medalist. He had 2 goals and 3 assists in 10 games that year. Olli Määttä will join the roster for defenseman Rasmus Ristolainen, a 2016 World Cup of Hockey appearance. And last but not least, Juuso Välimäki. 1 assist in 19 games this season. All that remains now for Team Finland are 2 goalies. And to reveal them, we welcome in former Team Finland netminder who played in the 2014 Olympics and 2016 World Cup of Hockey, Tuukka Rask. Tuukka, good to see you. Welcome.
Nice to see you too. Thanks for having me. This is exciting.
It is very exciting. So please reveal the 2 goaltenders for Team Finland.
All right, here we go. First, from Buffalo Sabres, number 1, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, nice.
I love it. Congrats. He's having a really good season. I've been very impressed with him. He's battled. He's talented. Tuukka, he has similar size to you. He's very flexible. He's fun to watch. And listen, when you can play on a rebuilding team and play this well, that's very impressive. Congrats to him.
Congrats.
Congrats to him is right. Yeah, he's had a very, very impressive season so far, behind of a kind of average defensive team. So good for him to see some minutes. Good for him to get a call for the Team Finland. And I'm sure he's super excited to join.
Awesome.
All right, and next up, Tuukka, who do you have?
And next up, we got from Vancouver Canucks, number 32, Kevin Lankinen.
Ooh, Kevin Lankinen. There we go, Weeksy.
I love the first name, but I also love his game. I can tell you, this guy's been outstanding for Vancouver, and he was a real find. They signed him late. I thought he was excellent in Nashville. He's been a great fit in Vancouver so far. And how about this? Set a league record, 10-0-0 on the road to start the season. It's been impressive for him this year.
That's impressive. And like Ukko-Pekka, they have similar kind of numbers. They both have been getting a lot of playing time, which is great for Team Finland. They basically have now 3 goalies who are playing in number 1 positions in their respective teams. So it'll be interesting to see who. Obviously Saros is going to carry the load, but who's going to be number 2 and number 3? They have very good options there, both on Luukkonen and Lankinen. So I think Finnish goaltending is going to be in a pretty solid spot for this tournament.
I love it. Well, you would know, Tuukka, you've been in that net before representing your country, so now you've got all the netminders set and the roster set. Thanks so much for joining us and taking the time to reveal the goaltenders. We appreciate it. Good luck to Team Finland.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good luck, Team Finland.